Alright, my friends, I'm back. What's going on, everyone? What is going on, my friends? Sorry for being late. I was a little occupied in the bathroom, my friends. But I'm back. We're gonna have a good day today. It's my today is my today is my day a day off from the gym, so I don't need to worry about that. We're gonna have a nice day today. We're gonna have a nice day. We're on the third level of I brought great shame. My ancestors are ashamed of me right now. You're taking a poop right now? Well, I hope everything works out for you. I hope everything works out for you, my man. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands.
Damn you all.
To each his own? I'm just joking. Okay. So, this is my favorite level in the game. I completely forgot about this yesterday. You can go down here and go up here and find a little secret, and we'll get a full health. So what we need to do, the problem that we're having with this level is we need rifle rounds. We keep getting to a specific part, and we're just getting our ass kicked.
Cool.
Okay. So guys, I'm feeling good. Back to the gym tomorrow. I'm not too sure how long I'm gonna be on today. I think I might go suit shopping today. But I'm really not too sure. Um, Sorry about that. Yeah, I have to go buy a suit. And I would like to get that done today. I would like to get that done today. Then I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to fret. It'll be cool. Should I get a vest? Should I get a vest as well?
And I thought Brooklyn was bad.
Okay. Zombies.
Come on, bleed for me.
Zombies. So, my friends, it looks like Vegas is the number one place that you guys want to see in America from my poll. Right now, it looks like Vegas is number one, and then Chicago, and where was the other one I put? Chicago, and Miami. No, Miami is the number one. And a monocle and a cane and a nice top hat. You know, I used to have a nice top hat. And then somebody at my work stole it. What a pain in the ass. I have a pocket watch. I do have a pocket watch. I have a pocket watch from Germany. Very, very nice pocket watch. It's made of pewter. It was Miami. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So number one, we're picking the top two. I'm putting the top two onto the list. And I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a unique vlogging series if I just leave the day of without like any information on it. I think that'll be interesting. I'm hoping that'll be interesting. I would really like to go back to my apartment in Germany. It would be really nice to when we put the European leg, I'll put Germany on there as well. Both of the cities suck, but it'll certainly be unique. Well, that's just the options for the United States. There's going to be options for Canada, Africa, Europe, not India, and Asia. So there'll be like 10 options, and then I will put in San Antonio anyway. Like I'll get maybe like 2 or 3
Boy, it's
picks
clobbering
of places
time.
that weren't voted. But it should be fun. It should be fun. If we end up going somewhere in Canada, it'll be relatively cheaper. Um, if we go to Europe, it'll be expensive. I vote for the Congo for Africa. See, the thing is, I personally, I would be so down to go to Africa. I would be so down to go to Africa. I actually have a friend in Africa who said that if I ever do come down, I'm more than welcome to live with them for the duration. And they live in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. They live in the Congo, which is crazy. However, I don't think that my sister would want to go to Africa. And I don't think that it's a racist thing, like, at all. I think it's a
Let's
I
rock.
think my sister would be too scared of getting bitten by like mosquitoes and bugs and stuff. My sister's already very allergic to uh, the normal mosquitoes that we have here in Canada. Um, if she gets bit by a mosquito, um, she'll get like a huge red goose egg, and whenever we go camping and stuff, she always has to have like Benadryl and stuff like that. So I think when we do, we'll put Egypt on the list because while Egypt is in Africa, it's kind of on the coast. You know, it's on the edge of Africa. Um,
Just a flesh wound.
but I'm not too sure. Hey, SCCC, what's up, buddy? What's up? It's good to see you. Um,
Another slice of
so I don't
Brooklyn
know
luck.
if my sister's going to be too into that, but we will put Egypt on there. And we'll put South Africa on there. For Europe, um we'll probably put some places that me and my sister have never been to. Me and my sister have already been to a lot of places in Europe. Um, so we'll try and do something new. But if we do end up in Europe, what's nice is even if, let's say, we go to, I don't know, let's say Turkey, right? Let's say we go to Turkey. If we wanted to, we could still spend a couple days in Germany, or if we went to, um, I don't know, Finland or something like that. Oh, you're feeling like shit? Oh, that's so bad. I don't want to hear that. I'm so sorry that you're feeling bad, buddy. Like, are you feeling sick? Or are you feeling like mental, uh, like sadness or something like that? Either way, buddy, we're here for you. I want to be able to, give you guys a place where, if you're having a rough day or if you're feeling down, you've got a place that you can hang out. Go to the world's go to the Wolf's Lair. You're gonna stream Chronicles in 10 to 15 minutes. Very cool. Go to Wolf's Lair. Oh, do you feel like you're gonna poo your pants? No, man. Ever since I got the bidet, that stuff gets cleaned out. My friend. Not a chance. Um, Yeah, what I think we'll do if we do end up in Europe on the trip, whether we go to Turkey or whether we go to um um like Finland or Sweden or something like that, wherever we end up, if we're in Europe, we'll probably try and stop by Germany to visit the family.
I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
No, never any mention, my friend. Doctor has me on meds. I'm trying to get off. Oh, okay, buddy. Well, good luck. Good luck for sure. Yeah, I saw the words 15 minutes. I saw the words that I saw. I'm not gonna read every single word that's in the chat. My brain has a hard time. I'm not gonna recite word for word everything you guys say. Because my brain has a hard time with that. So I just kind of give a summary.
Down, boy. See you in hell.
I'm a smart guy, my friends. I've studied law, but my brain doesn't work like everybody else's brain. It works like a lot of other people's brain, but okay.
Who wants
You should get
some?
TTS. Is that the game that you're playing? TTS? I don't know what TTS is. There we go. There we go. Oh, Lord. Where's the other alien? Where is it? Okay. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Come on. We've got, like, unlimited health here. So that's okay. Come on! Okay. Okay. 27 health. That is Texas Feature. Read out your... Oh, yeah, I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. I just don't know how to do that. But I would totally be down for that. Okay. Come on! He blew himself up.
Who wants some?
Okay. We've got lots of health here. I keep having dreams about Mitt Romney, and I don't know why. Mitt Romney has no fucking, stake in my life whatsoever. I have no reason to consciously think about Mitt Romney of all people, but the guy keeps showing up in my dreams. And Marty Jannetty. The other day I was at a gym in my dream. I was at the gym in my dream, and Marty kept bothering me to get on the bike. Very frustrating. And he was doing like the fellow kids kind of thing. Do you think that Duke Nukem can beat off any man that comes in his face? Absolutely. Absolutely, my man. I can remember EGM and GamePro all but giving up on this game and being... release kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Yeah, for sure. A lot of the Duke games were like that. A lot of the Duke games were like that. I like this game though. The one thing though that this game is severely lacking is fucking save points.
What a mess.
Okay. Okay. There's got to be some good stuff in here. I did pick up the rifle though, so we should have an easier time with the with the second part. Bum bum. Okay.
Yeah, must be a garbage strike.
So this is the tough part. This is the tough part. We gotta jump down here. Okay. Okay. So, oh, I forgot that this controller has a problem with the D-pad. Come on. Change. I don't know why, but the right D-pad, like, doesn't work on this there. You have to press it so goddamn hard there. One win. Oh, hey, T-Dog. Hey, Kai, I was really tired, so I had to end the stream early last night. Sorry, I was working yesterday. I'm going to try and make it for the Royal Rumble. Hey, Nana. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. I enjoy listening to your live streams, buddy. There. I enjoy listening to your live streams. Anybody out there in the chat, if you enjoy wrestling and you want to hear a real good like fans perspective, check out Tommy's channel. She does she has NFL live streams, and she does Raw and SmackDown live streams. Very cool. Yeah, Tommy, you're I really like your style. It's very refreshing. It's very refreshing. Instead of hearing, guys oh geez. Instead of hearing guys talking about, well, the this person, like, it's not a dirt sheet, which I like. Okay. Enjoyed wrestling. Today's wrestling is a joke. McMahon destroyed wrestling in his territories. Well, McMahon's not involved at all anymore. McMahon got ousted for being an absolute, like, pervert. So McMahon's not in charge at all anymore. Triple H is in charge now. And over the last couple years, the WWE product has really improved a lot. Really improved a lot. Okay, please don't. You should give it a chance. You should give it a chance. It's good stuff. Guys like Jalen Lawler, Tommy Rich, got more skills. Yeah, there's some classics from back in the day, but there's lots of good wrestlers right now. For sure. Thanks, Kai. That means a lot. Hey, no problem. No problem. It's refreshing. Oh God. Yeah, your style is refreshing. The way that I describe your style is You keep kayfabe, and I like that. I appreciate that a lot. Oh no! You keep kayfabe, and I appreciate that. Oh god. Oh god. It's happening. There it is. Okay. There. Thank God. Problem is, kayfabe doesn't exist anymore. Um. Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to keep kayfabe in this day and age, but I like it. I like it. I'm not really a fan of AEW, but I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of WWE. Wrestlers today are handpicked who didn't hone their skills in the territory, hence that's what. Well, that's there's
Whoa,
still the
mama.
independents are still huge, right? Like wrestling even comes to my town once a year in May. There's a wrestling show. There's a company that does a tour. What are they called? MLW? I think it's MLW, Major League Wrestling. Um yeah, they come to my little town once a year in May. When they come this year, I will definitely go. I will definitely go and make a vlog. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh shit. Okay, very spooky. I gotta go crack crazy cactus stream. I might do stream of the NFC Championship. Hey, have a great, great, great day. This year, when it comes to the NFL, I'm rooting for the Commanders. So right now we have one of our viewers, one of our members in chat. He can't be here right now. He's going through some cancer testing right now, and he's in a wheelchair. Really, really, genuinely nice guy. Um, and he's in the hospital right now. He's in the hospital right as we speak right now. He's not
Cool.
gonna get his results until I believe Monday. Um, and he is a big, big Commanders fan. So I don't watch the NFL. I watch the CFL. I don't even watch the CFL. But if I'm gonna watch football, I'm gonna watch the CFL. Um, but if one of our supporters is in the hospital with cancer, then I think it's a nice thing to go for the Commanders. You know, little things let your audience know that you care about them. You know what I mean? These levels are massive. Hey guy, do you believe in TIS? Targeted individuals? I don't know what you mean by that. I've never heard that. I've never heard that term before. TIS? I don't know. Can you? Oh, jeez. Can you explain it a little bit?
You've got to do better
Oh
than that.
God, look at my health. I gotta get back to the street so I can. I gotta get to a hydrant. You know what I think I might do? I might buy one of those, eh? I might buy one of these kind of truck RV things. Um, and then drive out to British Columbia, and then just fuck around in British Columbia for a bit. I'm not kidding. I might do that when I come after every year. Every year in March, my investments come out. Um, I'm planning on maybe in the next 2 or 3 years, depending on the life situation, getting one of those travel things, and then just fucking off.
Cool.
Get Starlink, internet, and I'd be fine. I'm about to run through more GTA Vice City. Oh, very cool. Very cool. What system are you playing Vice City on, man? What are you playing Vice City on? You want to know one of my greatest ever gaming accomplishments? I beat I beat Grand Theft Auto San Andreas um on my phone. There are so many missions in San Andreas that are absolute hog shit on a phone. Um, there's the what's it called? The remote control. Uh, what's it called? The remote control. Um, toy helicopter missions that you have to do. That is unbelievably difficult with doing it on a phone, but I was able to do it. Xbox. Okay. Okay, very cool. Very nostalgic. I remember playing the Xbox version of Vice City, and me and my friends, I'm sure just like many of you, we would just put on the way that we would play the game because we'd have to take turns and stuff. Um, the way that we'd play the game is we'd put on like all weapons and yeah, we put all weapons on, and then we would raise the shit. Then we would raise the star level to like 5 stars or 6 stars or whatever the max stars is. And then we would just try and survive as long as we could. We'd set a timer and we would see who could survive the longest. The one rule was you weren't allowed to stay in a spot for more than 30 seconds. So you weren't allowed to just find a place where you could camp and sit there. Like you had to constantly stay moving. But I'm sure we all had very similar experiences with Grand Theft Auto when we were young. Wolfie, my man, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, Wolfie, yeah, get the tank, get the get a whatever, Another fun thing that we love to do. I don't know if it was in San Andreas or if they had one in Vice City, but one of them you could break into like a military base. Yeah, there was like a military base that you could break into, or there was like a prison. We would try to get the what's it called, the alien. I don't know if that's in Vice City or if that's in San Andreas. It's in one of them. Vice City will always bring to mind Flock of Seagulls to me. The commercial is great. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? Look at how convoluted this level gets. Okay. Okay, what is that? Okay, objective complete. We've done it. We've done it. How do you guys feel about... Hey, Kai. Hope you're having fun. Buddy, anytime I get to hang out with you guys, I'm having fun. You know, anytime I get to... Because think about it, you know? I get to... Um... I get to hang out with all of my friends every single day. You know, that's awesome. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. This game looks like it was designed by an Undertale Circus performers. Well, this game is definitely strange, but it's a good game. I rest on. I will take it to my grave that this is a good game. No, this is where it came out before. Oh wait, that's probably a good thing. I enjoy this game. There's a lot of like every level has a lot of references. Um, I think the graphics are really good in this game. I think some of the city areas look really good. Okay, so we've got the two pieces. Excuse me, we've got the two pieces. Back then, that was awesome looking. Oh man, when this came out, it looked amazing. And I mean, I still think that it looks pretty good. However, I'm a little confused now. So I can't go up here. You should play Blue Stinger for a Dreamcast. I don't have a Dreamcast, my man. I don't have a Dreamcast. Unless I have it, I can't play it. You know? I don't have a Dreamcast. I would be if I could find like when my investments come out this March, if I could find I'm going to be taking um I'm going to be taking about um I'm going to be taking about 2 grand out of my um investments to do my own investments um like with my gaming stuff. So I am gonna do that, but if I can find a Dreamcast for like a reasonable price, and I can get it for a price. Whoa, doesn't that look like Five Nights at Freddy's? Spooky. Um, I'd pick one up if I found somebody who was like selling one for my big thing is 60%. You know, if I can buy something for 60% of fuck's sake. If I can buy something for 60% of its value and it's something that like has a reasonable market, you know, I'm down to pick it up. Like even with my Sega CD that I'm picking up in March, what's nice about that is it's something that I can stream on the channel for the next year. But then when I go to Japan again, before I do that, I'm going to flip that, you know. So if I can find a Dreamcast for a reasonable price, because as I said, there's a Spawn game. There's a Spawn game on that system, and I would really like to check that out. Loving Japan, you should get Shamu. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Shamu, I want to get. There we go.
Damn, I'm good.
There's a bunch of Dreamcast games that I like to get. I've heard that I've heard that there was a lot of sports games that were like top notch. I heard that the basketball games are really good, the football games. Um The cities were accurately mapped to Japanese suburbs and cities. See, that's amazing, man. And you play NES, Genesis, and every arcade on Dreamcast. It runs Linux on a bootable CD. That's very cool. That's very cool. The only problem with that kind of stuff, I would have to buy that. I would have to buy that, like already pre-done. Um, and I think it's against policies. Like I don't think you can sell that kind of stuff on eBay or anything like that. So, like I love the idea of that, but I have absolutely zero hacking ability, you know? Like technologically, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Like my first computer was a DOS computer. Like when I was young, I learned how to use a DOS computer with all of the boot up things and putting in commands and stuff. That's what I learned on. So when what happened when Windows 95 came out, or when the family got Windows 95, um, it was already too much for me, and it was Windows 95. Um, so I just don't know that. I would need to find somebody who could download all of that and like get it set up for me. So all I had to do was plug it in. Same thing with like ROMs and stuff like that. Like I would love to get an N64 flash cart. But the idea of finding every single ROM and then downloading them and then putting them all on there and formatting it and all of that, that's a nightmare, you know? Like I would pay somebody like $100 to just do that for me, you know? But you can't find that on eBay or anything. No, you know, and all you need is to download it to ROM and burn it to a CD and then boot up the Dreamcast, hitting down the button combo. Really? How on earth would I burn a CD? This isn't 2006. How on earth would I burn a CD? I guess you can probably... I guess you can probably buy like an external CD drive still. That's archaic, man. When I was young, I used to burn so many fucking CDs. I remember one year for Christmas. I got a 200 pack of CD rewritables. And that shit was my jam. A lot of people had like a booklet of CDs. I had an entire fucking stack of them. Guys, give me a second. I just need to stand up and stretch. I haven't done my morning stretch yet. I'll be right back.
Game Boy Advance. あのピノビーがついに上陸。ファンタジックアクションゲームピノビーの大冒険 by Hudson.
He gets stung. He gets squashed. He gets bitten. That's if he's not being frozen or set on fire, of course. I tell you, playing the bad guy isn't easy. Wario Land 4 on Game Boy Advance.
This is the new Frogger home video game. Ribbit, it's just like the arcade game. You have to hop Frogger past these cars and trucks. Ha, missed. And back home to his lily pad. The new Frogger home video game. Bring it back to your pad.
Also from Parker, Star Wars. You saw Luke Skywalker battle the Imperial Walkers. Now bring the battle home. Play The Empire Strikes Back, where the challenge never ends. The Empire Strikes Back.
Ribbit.
And Frogger video games. Only from Parker.
I'll blow this town to smithereens! Time bombs! Try to get up there in time, Spider-Man!
Watch me cut my web, Goblin!
Watch yourself fall, Silk Slinger!
Gotta stop the bombs in time!
If I don't get you, webhead, my diagnostics will!
Holy Hannah!
And you're running out of fluid!
Is this more action than even Spider-Man could handle?
Spider-Man, a video game from Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
Welcome to the third place.
There's never been a game like Sega Saturn's Nights. Never been a game that's allowed you to fly, fluid and free, in real-time 3D. Never, not anywhere. But especially not on that other system.
Okay. I'm back. Shows how long I've been out of the IT loop. Yeah, I'm really bad with IT. A lot of people think, like, I barely even know how to get OBS to work, you know? I'm not an IT guy. I'm really not. Since the very first day that I purchased my computer, anytime you turn the thing on, oh god, anytime you turn the thing on, several errors pop up, and I have no idea what they are, you know, but it's happened ever since I got my computer. Never fixed it. Yeah, I'm just not very good with technology. I'm just not very good with it. You know? Oh god. Oh, this is the end of the level, I think. We go back in time soon. We go back in time and kill Jack the Ripper. We go back in time and kill Jack the Ripper. Okay, let's not have this spinning. Okay. Uh-oh. I think I have to get to that rooftop. I think I have to get to that rooftop. Do I jump down here? That'll kill me, won't it? I don't know what to do now. Do I have to fall down here? Oh no! I think this game does have leaps of faith in it. Oh no. Shit! I obviously can't jump that far. Oh no! Alright. Oh, there's some health here. Okay. It's the beginning of the level. Oh, this is not good. Now I don't know what to do. Now I've gribbled myself. Now I've gribbled myself. So that's one side. Oh no! What do I do? Oh no! Oh god.
Ah, that's better.
Yikes. So this is... How do I finish this level? How do I finish this level? Oh, it's a nice snowy day. There's people playing baseball at the baseball, at the diamond over there. That's really nice. I like how it's like minus 20 degrees, but there's still people playing a full-on baseball game outside. That's what we do in Canada. That's what we do in Canada. It doesn't matter if it's the middle of January and it's snowing. Baseball time.
How can I ever repay you?
Do you guys do that in America? Play baseball in the snow? Snowball? Lots of fun. Lots of fun. It's hard to run though. It's hard to run. It is a lot of fun to play though. Not if you're the pitcher though. Not if you're the pitcher. Because if you're the pitcher, you're just standing there in the cold. Canadians just do everything in the winter, though. One thing that Canadians do, and I'm sure Americans do it too, and it's so stupid. And now I don't know what to do. Do I literally jump to this building? Do you guys do the polar bear plunge in the States? I think you do. Oh, fuck off! Yeah, do you guys do the polar bear plunge? Where you jump into a fucking frozen lake and you just kinda do lake stuff, I guess. You jump in, you stay in for you stay in for a little bit. Oh, there we go. Hey, Caleb! You're outside in your shorts shoveling my walkway. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Canadians are just doing crazy stuff. Canadians are just doing crazy stuff. You do ice baths too? So dangerous. It has no health benefits, and it's only negative, but people do it all the time. I don't understand it. But people are strange, so people are definitely strange. I mean, we went to the moon, for God's sake. Like, people were like, listen, see that thing up there? We need to go on it. We need to get to it. Why? What's the purpose?
Duke, find a signal station and power it up so our copter can find you.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna let all the zombies do their thing so we can get a whole bunch of them, and then we'll just use grenades. All right, so guys, Caleb, I don't know if you know, but I'm doing a completely random vlogging series the next time I go on a travel vlog. And I would love for you to take a look at my community page and vote on a place to go. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting like 10 or 12 locations on a randomizer. And we're just going to, like, the day of travel, we'll spin the randomizer, and wherever it lands, we'll go. Right now, and I want to put like two locations from different continents and stuff. So right now, there's the United States, the United States portion is up. So the top two locations that are on that will get added to the randomizer. It'll be very cool. It'll be very cool. You voted for San Antonio? Thank you. Thank you. Personally, out of all the places in America, I want to go to San Antonio the most. I found out that San Antonio has this thing called the San Antonio River Walk. And apparently there's this beautiful river that goes through San Antonio. And it's covered in like shrubbery and garden stuff. Like it looks absolutely beautiful. Um, the only thing I know about what's it called, San Antonio, is from King of the Hill. So I saw that, and it'll be cool. Yeah, Caleb. So right now we're doing right now it's the U.S. And then after I'm going to do a poll for different locations in Canada. Do you have a location in Canada? Before I put the poll out, do you have a location that you would like me to put on the list? If you guys have a place in Canada that you would like to see, let me know, and I will put it on the list. For Canada, I'll probably put Montreal, BC, probably not Vancouver. No offense to the people in Vancouver, but Vancouver is not a very nice city at all, and I have no interest in going there. No offense if you live in Vancouver, but I'm just not interested in going there and vlogging and stuff. But maybe like Kelowna, BC, or Vancouver Island would be cool. Another thing that I'll put on for the Canada vlog is the farthest up north that you can go before it's just the Arctic Ocean, you know what I mean? What's the town called? It's Baffin Island. I think that's what it's called. But it would basically be going to the Arctic, you know? It would be going to like the North Pole basically. So that would be cool. You hosers over there? You hoser. You know what, man? Nobody says hoser here in Canada. Older people might. Like I know my uncle when I was young called me a hoser, but I've never heard anybody my age or younger than I am ever say hoser. You know what we do say all the time though? We say aw geez. Or holy jeez. We say geez a lot. We say A, we say buddy, we say big time. We say big time to just accentuate something, you know. I got injured big time. I got scared big time, you know. What else do Canadians say? We say giver. You know, like you're just out for a rip and you're just giving her on the engine, you know? Yeah, buddy guy. Say lots of fun stuff. I like that we say geez, because geez is one of those things that's been picked up in pop culture when Americans make fun of Canadians. And I absolutely love seeing Americans make fun of Canadians, like in TV shows and stuff. Like there's the one episode of King of the Hill where Boomhauer moves to Canada, and they say, they get the Canadian neighbor, and it's so accurate. It's so accurate. Kai, when you say buddy, it's totally different than when I say buddy. The people from Massachusetts make it different. What? Well, what do you mean? How can buddy be any different? I could see how buddy could be, like, aggressive, though. Like, not aggressive, but, like, something that you would say to somebody who's not your buddy. Like, listen, buddy. You know what I mean? Jamie Dundee is an underappreciated by wrestling talent. What a worker on the mic. I've never heard. In Canada, everybody's buddy. Everybody's buddy in Canada. If they're a friend, what's great about buddy in Canada is that you can just use it, and like with my best friend, I'm not gonna call him by his real name. You know, I'm gonna call him buddy. And what's nice about it is it's genderless. You know, you can call you can call yourself like whatever gender you want, and you're still a buddy. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with being a guy or a girl. And I know a lot of places like it would be rude to forget someone's name. But in this case, it would matter. If you forget somebody's name, just call them buddy. You know? You're on my watch list, buddy. That's a joke. Oh, okay. Spooky! Canadians say fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. I don't know, I've been told that a lot of, I've been told by some of my American viewers that they've never heard anybody say fuck's sake before. Fuck's sake. Damn it! Canadians do say sorry nonstop. The very first thing that I wanted to learn when I went to Japan was how to say sorry. How to say sorry, how to say, and it, oh, that was lucky. And it just works out that the word for sorry, the word for sorry is also the same word for excuse me, and it's also the same word for like if you want attention and stuff. It's same as saying. You're bumping into everybody, same as saying, you know. So as a Canadian, that was the first thing that I learned when I went to Japan. How to say sorry. And wherever we go on this random adventure, whether we go to, because you got to remember, there's going to be some places on this adventure list, like Turkey, like Africa, like there's going to be places that are definitely different languages that we're going to, as long as we don't go to like Canada or the States. So I'll have like one day to go basically at the airport when we're there, whatever country we're going to. I'll have to Google some phrases, you know. Oh shoot! You know what? I need to remember my yeah. I need to remember that. I have my translator. Wherever we go, I have my translator from Japan. It has a 2-year long SIM card in it, so I'll be able to use it. And us nerds and losers are gathered here. What? Serious, as many years as it was under development, Star Wars had a launch game for the N64 that was third person that looked way better. Yeah. I agree. Oh god, I'm being destroyed. And us nerds and losers are gathered here. What, like on the stream? You guys aren't losers? You guys aren't losers at all. You guys are fucking awesome. Don't ever think that you guys are losers, man. You guys are winners, if anything. You guys are winners. Number one, you're helping me out. Big time. by being a viewer, by showing up, by talking, by saying hello and stuff, you help me out dramatically. So, and I'm not talking about like with like viewership numbers and like statistics and stuff. I'm talking about just being friends and me being able to come on and talk to you guys if I'm having a rough day or whatever. So automatically you should feel good about coming into the chat, because just by doing something as simple as saying hello and just letting me know that you're there and you're watching, that that simple action can be the difference between me having a wonderful day or an awful day. So know that even just the simplest things that you guys do, um, the simplest thing that you guys do really affects my life in a positive way. So if you ever feel, down or anything like that, know that you are helping somebody. You're helping somebody who needs help. So you should feel good about yourself. You guys are not losers. You guys are not losers. I'm very proud of a lot of you guys. I'm very proud of what a lot of you guys have been able to accomplish. I'm very proud of the progress that some of you guys are making with your drinking. I'm very proud that I can just... Oh, is that a Towley? Oh my goodness, look, it's Towley from South Park. Hold on one sec. They put a Towley from South Park reference in here. Pink eye. Look at it. Wanna get high? Towley. Excellent. Oh god. Want to research a cool Canadian? Research Lochlan curry. I cooked up some heat with my drawing tablet. Oh, sexy. What's going on, buddy? Research. What does he do? What does he do? Is he some kind of ghost hunter? Okay. You know what absolutely blows my mind? Recently, I found a new YouTuber that I enjoyed one of his. He talks about like scary stories and stuff like that, and he got me into the missing 411 stuff, which genuinely is scary and scares me about my own hikes this summer. But I like to listen to scary stories that are based in reality. I don't like listening to like fictional scary stories, because a fictional scary story you can say anything and it's just, I like real stuff. That being said, I found this channel and he's great. Like it's a good channel. The channel, what's the name? Mr. Ballin. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. But I listened to his Missing 411 videos, and those were great because they're all based in reality, right? But this guy, he does something at the beginning of his videos that absolutely drives me up the wall insane. He'll say some kind of cute and funny quip about doing something to the like button, but the way that he delivers it like it's just like he's not saying anything completely crazy. So he'll be like, if you guys can do me a favor and go up to the like button and then order it a sandwich from the deli and make sure that you put mustard on it, even though it asked for mayonnaise. And then afterward, like the video. And I'm thinking to myself, listen, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you have millions of subscribers. Is that what I need to do to get millions of subscribers? Put an absolutely convoluted and dumb thing at the beginning of my thing? Make sure that when you see the like button, buy it a coffee and then take it. Like, fuck off. God damn it. every YouTuber, and I do it myself, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that can't stand me saying my friends when I open up a vlog or something. I mean, I see the analytics, I see the drop off. But good God, it drives me up the wall. There's so many things that drive me up the wall that really, really shouldn't. That's the type of shit I'd say. Yeah, but the thing is, you would probably say it with some kind of a delivery. You know what I mean? Oh, I subscribe to him too, Mr. Bond. Yeah. So, you know what I'm talking about. And the thing is, I'm not even really against him saying the stupid thing. What I'm against is him saying the stupid thing, but saying it like completely normal. Like, not with a smile on his face. You know, he's just saying it completely normal, and it's mind-blowing to me. But either way, I'm sure there's lots of things that I do that drive people up the wall, so that's okay. Hosers! The Mackenzie brothers. I think I've heard of the Mackenzie brothers. Weren't they the people that had that... Wasn't there a family, like 2 families in America that were always shooting at each other? How come hot chocolate, when it becomes room temperature, it's just hot garbage? Guys, I'll be right back. I need to make more hot chocolate.
Also coming for Nintendo 60.
Word. What is the word? To the moon, Ellie! Everybody trying to guess the word. I said a word. What is the word? A word.
Nintendo introduces Anticipation. It brings the board game into the video age.
You gotta have fun, play along. Word. Guess the word. Word.
Anticipation. Now you're playing with power. Word power.
I'm playing the Back to the Future Nintendo game. I'm stuck in the past and I gotta get out. Quick, or we all fade away to nothing. Uh-oh, bullies. Hi, you missed. Have a walk, musclehead. I'll clean it up, Mom. I promise. This takes perfect timing. Almost. Mom? Dad? This?
Back to the Future. It's almost like being in the movie. An interactive game from LJN.
You've been Back to the Future at the movies. Now go there on your NES. In Back to the Future 2 and 3, a double mission to save the future. LJN, Back to the Future 2 and 3. Get it while there's still time.
Bart, go to bed.
Sure thing, Dad.
It's Bart versus the Space Mutants for your NES. Only Bart Simpson can save the Earth.
Okay.
Get the Simpsons game for your NES from Acclaim.
Introducing Bases Loaded 2 second season. This is the Major League action you've been waiting for. So authentic, you have to manage your teams based on your players' condition. So real, it puts you right in the game. Oh, you're out.
He was out.
Bases Loaded 2 second season for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And now, take the excitement on the road with Bases Loaded for the Nintendo Game Boy from Jalico. Live action that never ends.
It's here. Batman, the video game. From Sunsoft. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let the battle begin.
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me,
that raging cage by your belly pit for the first time ever. Konami combines hand-to-hand combat with driving, shooting, and of course zapping in one swamp stomping adventure.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy for Nintendo.
It all starts when I get out this here swamp. You really get me riled now.
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. What do we got here? Also, it's okay, Kai. We still love you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. John Candy was great. John Candy, great guy. Did I like the Ultimate Warrior? I did not like the Ultimate Warrior at all. However, I loved his promos, right? His promos were insane. But no, I am not a fan of the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior has said some pretty horrible things, and I'm not like a social justice warrior at all, you know? However, there's a video of him talking at a convention, calling gay people like the F word. I hate that I have to say that, and I hate that I can't just say it, even with context. But he used the term fagging. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but he like made up his own like homophobic term. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm not in any way somebody who runs around with a pride flag or anything. But I am bi, right? It's really not even that much of a part of my personality. That's why I don't really talk about it at all, because it doesn't make me who I am, you know? But when I hear about people like openly coming out and like saying these horrible things, yeah, I can't really get behind that at all. I can't really get behind it at all. You know, one of my favorite bands, or one of my favorite groups back in the day was a group called Diantword. They're from South Africa, and they're like a rap rave kind of hip hop group. I really liked them a lot. And then there was a video of them like beating up one of their like tour managers or something, and because he was gay, and yeah, and they're saying like derogatory things to him while they're like beating him up and stuff like that, and immediately from there I was like, yeah, screw this, you know. Fuck's sake, Christ's sake, you heard it. Winston Churchill was a real piece of shit. Winston Churchill? I don't really know too much about Winston Churchill. Wasn't Winston Churchill like wasn't he like the British Prime Minister? Like way back in the day? I don't know too much about that. When I was young, I learned a lot of German history. I learned a lot of German history when I was young. My family's German, so they wanted me to be nice and educated. But I don't know. I was always good at history. Like, there are some school subjects that like suck ass, like math, you know? Even though I was very good at math, math is a very boring subject. I really liked history. I thought history was a lot of fun. But the Canadian education system, when it comes to history, is very different, you know? You know, we learn about like Chief Mohawk, and like we learn about a lot of like the what's the current politically correct term for them? indigenous people. I think that's the politically correct term for them right now, but I guarantee you in 5 years... Oh god, Kai said indigenous. Oh, fuck off! Damn it! Fudge! Why isn't there any checkpoints in this game? But yeah, so in Canada, we learn like a ton of indigenous stuff. Even when I was studying law, I studied law for 2 years, and during that time, there was 8 courses per semester, right? And every semester we had to take a course on Aboriginal law and like the laws that they deal with and stuff like that.
Duke, find a signal station and power it up so our copter can find you.
Yeah, so we learn a lot about that stuff, but...
And I thought Brooklyn was
run,
bad.
run. Okay, I want to go back to New York and find another cult. Also, I'm thinking of starting my own cult one day. So, if anybody wants to get the pre-registration for the cult I'm starting, shoot me an email. The only rule for the cult is that you have to view me as the ultimate in authority and a messenger from God. That's the only thing that you have to do. After that, you can do whatever. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking, obviously. However, you know what one of my dreams is? And it would probably turn into a cult. I'm just going to be honest with you right away. Let me tell you my story. It's scary enough. Okay, I'd love to hear it. So one of my dreams, if I, fuck, that's hot. If I won like $50 million, I thought it would be cool to buy some land in Canada and then build like 50 tiny houses in this area that I've purchased. And then what I would do is I would allow women to live there. Like, no, not women, men. I would allow come on. So this is my dream. If I want, sorry about that. If I won $50 million, what I would do is I'd buy some land, I'd build 50 tiny houses, right? Like out in the middle of nowhere. And what I would do is I would offer men a free place to get their life back together while they are escaping abusive relationships. So, obviously, there's a lot of abuse in relationships. But a lot of it happens to men. Not the majority of it, but a lot of it happens to men. I've been in a relationship where the girl was so abusive that she would put her cigarette out on my leg if I didn't have sex with her, you know? So I've been in abusive relationships. And what I would like to do is I would like to say, okay, here's a place you can live. You can live here completely free. You can live here completely free for 6 months. And you can be at peace knowing that they're not going to find you, you know, they're not going to track you down and harass you and stuff. And you're allowed to stay for 6 months and get your life on track, you know? So I would love to do that, but I could see that turning into a cult, you know? Hey, I subscribed. BTI Angry Video Game Nerd. I enjoy videos. I enjoy Angry Video Games Nerd. I enjoy the videos too. I think AVGN is very much like The Simpsons. You know, like the classic stuff is great, the new stuff not so much. Like if I have to hear James Rolfe tell me about how he loves to take his Raycon earbuds and stick them in his urethra one more time, I'm gonna be furious. You know? It's incredibly infuriating. And I hate the Raycon advertisements so much because they say, "Oh, they're half the price of other headphones." What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I can go to the dollar store and get headphones. What what? God, it's annoying. And the Raycon ads, the script that they're given is so annoying. Like one of the Raycon ads, I remember the guy said, I enjoy listening to them on my drive to work. I have my Raycons in every day, even on my drive to work. That shit's fucking dangerous as hell. I don't know. I would do a Raycon ad, but I wouldn't. The problem is, like, I've already gotten offers for advertisers, right? But I've declined all of them because I'm only going if I'm going to take a sponsorship. If I'm going to take a sponsorship, it has to be something that I can actually get behind. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna shill things, you know? Like something that I would love to get sponsored by because it's legitimately helped me out a lot and I would recommend it to anybody and I'm genuinely invested in it is the Manta Sleep Mask. The Manta Sleep Mask is absolutely amazing. I would love to do a read for them, but they haven't contacted me yet. When you get monetized on YouTube, the way that sponsorships work on YouTube is once you become a YouTube partner, you have a part of your profile that is dedicated to sponsorships and you put in basically your minimum amount that you will work for and you put in like the things that you're up to do, right? So I've gotten offers, but they're all from like 90% of them are from different like Chinese gacha games. I got a Genshin Impact offer one time, but I've heard a lot of negative things about Genshin Impact, so I didn't do it. I've gotten offer, fuck's sake, from a company called Stake. I don't know if you guys know Stake, but I think they run like gambling websites. So I've gotten offers from them even though my channel's about sober living. They're offering me gambling. Damn it. They're offering me gambling ads. Yeah, that's what I want. I want my audience to get off of alcohol, but at the same time I want them to get addicted to gambling. Yeah, I've never taken any of them. And you would think that HelloFresh and like food services like HelloFresh to me are absolutely dystopian. Absolutely like Blade Runner stuff, you know? It's so weird, you know? I want to thank HelloFresh for the advertisement today. Isn't going to the grocery store scary? Well, now I don't need to do anything. I like fuck off. They talk about the grocery store like it's the scariest goddamn thing in the world, you know? And also, they say, "Oh, well, HelloFresh ships me 3 to 5 meals a week." Okay, well, what about the other? If a normal person eats 3 times a day, that's 21 times in a week, right? So where's the other 20 meals? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh.
Come on. HelloFresh is literally old people food, and besides, yeah. I don't agree or hate if any kind either. I just think that like yeah, there's some things like you would think too that these big companies offer you like $1 million, and I know that I don't have the reach that a lot of like famous people have, but uh I'm what you would classify as a micro influencer. Um and come on. Did I not pick up the son of a bitch? I'm what's called a micro influencer, somebody with under 10,000 subs. And you definitely get offers. You definitely get offers. I mean, my channel pulls in about 500,000 views a month. So even though I don't get the hugest amount on like this last month, I've done 532,000 views, you know? So advertisers still want to get in on that. I used to work for FedEx and those boxes were wet and nasty. Absolutely. Like literally Mary Maz, basically what HelloFresh does but good. Cheaper and healthier. It's just so dystopian. You know what I mean? Like, for example, when I was in rehab, right? If you're new to the channel, you guys might not know this about me because I'm doing really well with it, but I have an eating disorder and I'm actually recovering from bulimia. I used to, kind of thing. And when I was in rehab, I decided to open up about my eating disorder because I had never told anybody about it. But when I was in rehab, I was like, you know what? While I'm here, I might as well get help, right? So, for the first like 3 weeks, I wasn't allowed to go down to the cafeteria and eat with everybody because the cafeteria, you can literally just go up and eat as much as you want, right? So what I had to do, I actually had to have my food delivered to me in my hospital room. And I had to eat the food in front of a nurse, right? Like the nurse would sit with me, and I would have to eat the food in front of her, and then I would have to talk to her for about an hour right after I ate the food to give it time to like actually digest and stuff like that. But the point I'm trying to make is every single one of my meals, right, were just brought to me in like a little not self-heating, but like in a little thermos box, right? It would be like the little shoe box. It's made of like a little cooler material. I'd open it and my meal will be there. So whenever I think about these meal kits, that's what I think of. I think of like being in this weird dystopian place where you can't get food, but your food comes from the company. It's not even the government. It comes from the company, and the company will deliver you, 5 meals for the week. It's fucking dystopian, I'm telling you. It's weird. And I hate it. Damn it. It's weird and I hate it. And also, there's another I've been offered a sponsorship deal for Manscaped, and I was considering it, right? I emailed them back and stuff like that. They were gonna give me they were gonna give me a reasonable amount for the size of my channel, you know. Still three figures, nothing crazy. But they sent me over the script that they wanted me to take inspiration from. But on the script there's certain things that are highlighted that you kind of have to say. You know what I mean? And the thing with Manscaped is, if you don't know, Manscaped is like a male grooming, company. But with Manscaped, you basically have to insult your audience and tell them that they don't know how to take care of themselves and that their privates are absolutely nasty and that they should be ashamed of themselves for like not using these products, and also make your dick bigger because shaving down there makes it look bigger. And then it has like they'll have like women on the commercial that are like, nobody likes dirty balls, and it's fucking it's insulting. It's insulting as a man. I'm not gonna go in front of my audience and say, you know what, you guys are disgusting, and your nut sacks are also disgusting. So buy this thing in my thing because you people are gross. I can't stand the way that Manscaped advertises. It's incredibly frustrating. And then they have like women in the commercials. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. They have women in the commercials and they're rubbing like an apple or something, and could you imagine if men did that for women? Could you imagine if men came out with this thing for women and then just got a bunch of guys being like, yeah, nobody likes a hairy clam? Like, it's fucking insulting. So Manscaped is not something that I'd be down for. But I get offers. The problem is, the offers that I get, a lot of the time, they're just not worth the effort, you know? A lot of the time, they're not worth the effort. You know, like somebody will offer me $50 to put my their link and stuff like that in like 30 of my shorts, and I just don't care. You know what I mean? I just don't care.
You've got to do better than that.
Plus, I don't want to bombard you guys with stuff. I would love it if you guys picked up some merch. But other than my merch, I don't want to be a fucking salesperson. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what's another company that's offered me a sponsorship is Air Up. I'm sure that you guys have heard of Air Up before. It's that water bottle that has like a scent pod. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and the way that they advertise it is also ridiculously stupid. Do you like, they make it sound like drinking anything other than water, pure water, is incredibly unhealthy, and they say this way you don't need to add harmful chemicals to your drink. Who the fuck is adding harmful chemicals to their water? You can drink this without drinking harmful chemicals. And I know what they're talking about. They're talking about, like, if you went to the grocery store and you got like an artificial thing. They not all chemicals are bad, right? But they'll find something that has a chemical in it and they'll be like, "Oh, well, you're drinking chemicals." And it's like, "Okay." So they make it sound like you're adding bleach into your water or something like that. You can have great taste without all the harmful chemicals. What fucking chemicals are you putting in your water to flavor it? Okay? And if you're calling, the Kool-Aid stuff that you spray in it a chemical, fucking shake your head. Because they advertise a thing, but the whole point of it is that there's like an AirPod that has a scent. So when you drink it, it goes through your nose and you can taste it. That's a chemical. So what the fudge? I'm so confused. I hate it. Raycons? I'd prefer Ray-Bans. I would too. I would too. I would too. Yeah, I want to do... Next time I go to Japan, though, I definitely will try and get a sponsor. Also, I'm working on a sponsor for my hiking trips. I've been, there's this website called 72... I think it's called 72hours.ca. They are a survival doomsday prepping website. So they've got everything doomsday related, you know? I'm trying to get a sponsorship with them. Not necessarily for them to give me any money, but for free equipment. Because I have to get 4 more of these. Oh, hold on one sec. These number 10 cans of freeze-dried food. I need 4 more cans of these, and these are $70 each. Plus I need a new tent this year, and I need stuff like that. So I'm trying to work out something with them. But I'm not too sure. I feel terrible, guys, terrible. I'm so sorry that you're feeling like that, buddy. I'm so sorry that you're feeling like that. Remember, I'm gonna drop my you can, if you ever want to talk and I'm not online or anything like that, my Instagram is in the chat there. I'm always down to talk, you guys. If you're having a rough day, or if you just need to pick me up, or if you just, want a friend to talk to, shoot me a message, I'll be there for you. Captain Planet, it's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to quickly get some air. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. And it's Sunday, so I gotta call my dad and just tell him I love him. Guys, I will be right back.
Also coming for Nintendo 60.
Word. What is the word? To the moon, Ellie! Everybody trying to guess the word. I said a word. What is the word? A word.
Nintendo introduces anticipation. It brings the board game into the video age.
You gotta have fun, play along. Word. Guess the word.
Anticipation. Now you're playing with power. Word power.
I'm playing the Back to the Future Nintendo game. I'm stuck in the past and I gotta get out. Quick! Or we all fade away to nothing. Uh-oh, bullies! Ah, you missed! Have a mark, musclehead! I'll clean it up, Mom. I promise. This takes perfect timing. Almost. Mom? Dad? This?
Back to the Future. It's almost like being in the movie. An interactive game from LJN.
You've been Back to the Future at the movies. Now go there on your NES. In Back to the Future 2 and 3, a double mission to save the future. LJN, Back to the Future 2 and 3. Get it while there's still time.
Bart, go to bed.
Sure thing, Dad.
It's Bart versus the Space Mutants for your NES. Only Bart Simpson can save the Earth.
Okay.
Get the Simpsons game for your NES from Acclaim. Introducing Bases Loaded 2 Second Season. This is the Major League action you've been waiting for. So authentic, you have to manage your teams based on your players' condition. So real, it puts you right in the game. Oh, you're out!
He was out.
Bases Loaded 2 Second Season for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And now, take the excitement on the road with Bases Loaded for the Nintendo Game Boy from Jalico. Live action that never ends.
It's here. Batman, the video game. From Sunsoft. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let the battle begin.
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me, that Ray Junkier, by Billy. For the first time ever, Konami combines hand-to-hand combat with driving, shooting, and of course zapping. In one swamp, stomping adventure.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy for Nintendo.
It all starts when I get out this here swamp. You really get me riled now.
Bigfoot. Feast on the national craze of monster trucks with wheels and suspensions big enough to literally drive over rows of cars and uncharted terrain. It's crunchin', munchin', crash and bash off-road action that's guaranteed to be one of the most exciting video games ever.
Cabal, the fiercest terror force of all. Think you can wipe out the world's toughest terrorists? Fools! They've got subs, choppers, jet fighters. Go it alone or get help. But if you fail, you'll end up like me. Cabal, for your Nintendo.
If you can keep on top of these California games, you'll know you're incredible. 6 great fun-in-the-sun games for your Nintendo. Roller skating, foot bag, totally awesome skateboarding. BMX racing, so exciting. Oh, it's like the real deal. Master all 6. You'll be like king of the beach. California games for your Nintendo.
Hello and welcome to the Caveman Games. Let's go down to the mate toss. Grub spinning his mate. Thrower! Nice bounce, Crudla. Sounds like it's time for clubbing. There's the finger bait. Yes! Sucker! Now for the dino ball. Eat him! Eat him! No post-game interview there.
Caveman Games for the Nintendo Entertainment System. You get bitten, you get eaten.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So, my friends, how are we doing? I get to hang out with you guys all day. I get to hang out with you guys all day today. Got nothing going on. I will go for somewhat of a walk later. I think today, I think tonight we'll play some bad Game Boy games. I think we'll play some bad Game Boy games tonight. Let's see what I got for tonight. Othello. Okay. So, we'll play Bart's Nightmare. No, Bart's Escape from Camp Deadly. We'll play Othello. We'll play Ultraman Club. And we'll also play this, the worst fighting game ever created. Okay. Hey, do you guys play any instruments? Well, I used to be a professional drummer. So I can play drums at a professional level. And then I also play guitar. I could play guitar at a professional level, but I can only play chords. I can't play lead. So I can play but I can play tons of chords, you know. I can play I think I have like 15 chords memorized. You only really need to have maybe 5 chords memorized, and you're rocking. And I've tried, but I failed at trying to learn how to play the piano. Tried and failed. I thought because I'm really good at the drumming and I'm good at controlling I'm good at controlling all different parts of my body independent of each other, you know? So I didn't think that the hand doing one thing and the other hand doing another thing would be that hard. But I couldn't play piano. Planning on getting a Calibaba. I have no idea what that is. Kalimaba? I want to try to learn how to play an organ, but can't because of money. Yeah. Well, the cool thing with an organ, piano, anything like that is it's all the same, right? So if you learn how to play the piano, you can play the organ, you can play the keyboard, you can play that kind of stuff. If I were to pick up an instrument right now, and if there's any instrument in the world that I could just pick up and immediately be like the best at, I think it would be it would either be a shamisen from Japan, because I love shamisen, or probably piano. Probably piano. If I could just instantly play it like an epic level, yeah, I think piano. You know what, though? I've talked about it a little bit. I used to be a professional musician. I went on tour and everything. I used to be a professional musician. The reason why I don't talk about it, number one of the reasons why I don't talk about it is my life is crazy. You know what I mean? With my life story, my life is already a fucking story. You know what I mean? And I feel that if I add that into it, it gets to the point where I think some people might think I'm delusional. You know, if I always talk about how I was a rock star when I was young and stuff like that. Um, so I don't really talk about it. It was a fun time of my life. I'm honestly like over the moon that I don't have to do that for a job. But it was a fun time in my life. But the problem was my whole for our shit for the last album that we released and the last tour that we went on. My sister joined the band. My sister can play the violin like very, very well. My sister joined the band for an album, and the whole time that we were touring and doing everything, whenever I would leave, my band would like sexually harass my sister, and nobody told me about it. Not even my sister. I can understand why my sister didn't tell me about it, but like nobody told me about it. They're all doing this. And then after the tour, I was very, 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 very tired on our tour. Usually when we would go on tour, um, because I was the leader of the band, I was the manager, I did all of the press work, I did all of the stuff like that. Um, so I was very involved, you know. But during that tour, all I could really do, I couldn't during the daytime we would, you know, go and explore the city and stuff when we weren't driving. Um, and usually, you know, we would go skateboarding all over the city, we'd go party, we'd go to strip clubs, we'd do all of that. But all I could do was sit in the bus. I couldn't go out and have fun at all. And then it turns out that the reason why I had such little energy was because I had cancer. You know, I was diagnosed with cancer 2 weeks after we got back from our tour, and the entire time that I was in the hospital with my cancer, about 6 months, none of my bandmates came to visit me. Not a single one of them. Not once. And one of them lived with me. One of them was my roommate. And none of them came to visit me. So that's why after that I dismantled the band, and I don't talk about it anymore. That's why. I played drums. When I think of hiking trips and American Werewolf in London, always pops in my head. Great movie. Great movie. Great movie, my man. Bam.
Just a flesh wound. Oh.
There we go. What a-holes. Yeah. Real assholes. That's why I don't talk about it. That's why I don't promote it. You know? I have a tattoo of the band name on my arm, but I'm getting it covered up. Like I'm not interested in it. I was the operator of our YouTube channel, and last year I just straight up deleted it. There's still lots of videos online of us, but the official page that had all of our music and all of our like vlogs and stuff like that, I deleted all of it. Okay. Here we are. Level up, Z. What is up? Okay. Okay, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, a zombie. Okay, we got a guy up here. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on, where is he? Oh, this is rough. Hey, you're chilling, about to do some gaming yourself. What are you going to play, my man? What are you going to play? There we go. Okay. I know there's another one. I know there's another one right up there. Right up there. I know you're going to come out soon. I know you're going to come out soon. Come on. You know what I haven't ordered or had at all since, there he is. You know what I haven't had since Japan is, Domino's. Domino's is my favorite, company when it comes to pizza. And Domino's in Japan is so good, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive. For example, once a week, I'll order myself a large pizza, and I order myself one on Sundays. Actually, is today Sunday? Yeah. On Sundays, I order myself a large pepperoni pizza with double cheese, double pepperoni, and it's delivered to my house $16. $16. And then like a $5 tip or something like that. $20, Not bad at all for a large pie. And then I can get 4 meals out of a large pizza pie. So I can do that. But then in Japan, a large pizza, oh shit. A large pizza in Japan, will easily cost you $40. Easily, just for the pizza. And then if you want, like some wings or something like that, it wouldn't be a stretch of the imagination, if you got together with 4 friends and ordered pizza. I wouldn't doubt it if it cost $100. I wouldn't doubt it. It's very good, but I'm sorry, there's no pizza on earth that's worth that much money. Like, I went to Italy once, and I had, like, the most pretentious Italian pizza that I've ever had in my life. It's pizza. No! Diddy Kong Racing, I think. Hey, Diddy Kong Racing's cool. The other day, I unlocked I was playing Diddy Kong Racing on my own, and I unlocked a character by accident that I had no idea was in the game. So, at a certain point, I don't know what point you have to be at, but there's like, I don't know if it's a frog or if it's some kind of a creature, and it's walking around in the main area, and yeah, it's walking around in the main area, and you have to run it over with your car. And then when you run it over with your car, it'll say something like, "Oh, you freed me from my cage," or something. And then you can play as it. I had no idea about that. I had no idea that something like that was in the game. And I found it completely by accident. I've been playing the damn game since I was a kid, and I found it completely by accident. Do you know about what I'm talking about, buddy? Okay. It's astonishingly hard to change weapons. I'm just trying to... Ugh. Why did everyone enjoy, like, Game Boy over Game Gear? It makes no sense at all. I think it's really just an accessibility thing. You know, the Game Gear was more expensive. Personally, I never knew anybody when I was young who had a Game Gear ever. Because it was significantly more expensive than the Game Boy. And I don't know. I once got ripped off hard for a Game Gear. Ripped off terribly. I bought a collection that had like 100. It had like 100. Is that a snowman?
Hey, Frosty, man.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go out and say it. The Game Boy sucks ass. The Game Boy sucks ass. Like, let's be honest here. Let's be honest and look at the Game Boy objectively, okay? So, the Game Boy, when it comes to puzzle games, rock on, you know? The Game Boy should just be a puzzle system, you know what I mean? Tonight we're gonna play Othello for a little bit. Yeah, it should just stick to puzzles. The Game Boy might have like 50 good games. Maybe. That aren't puzzles, you know? Maybe 50 good games. Maybe. Now when I talk about that, I'm not talking about the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color had quite a bit more power in it. The screen was better, the games were better in general. So we're not talking about the Game Boy Color. We're talking about original Game Boy. Ass. But that's just my opinion. And I know that's a rough opinion. I know a lot of people don't share that. Guitar and piano have the same chords, but yeah, I tried keyboard and my fingers just didn't get it. Probably quit too soon. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay, so I missed a part last time. Because this didn't happen. That didn't happen before. Okay. I asked my sister if she wanted to stream tonight. I haven't gotten a response, but maybe she'll stream tonight with me. Okay. Okay. So, we gotta go... Where do we gotta go? We gotta go up the elevator. Gotta go up the elevator. We're still battling this level. Every time we accomplish a level, it feels like we've just taken on the world in this game. Okay, so... Popular girl. Oh my. Oh god. Zombies! Zombies! Okay, so now I have to find that elevator. The snow is coming down and there are people playing baseball outside. So Canadian. Hey, Wolf, what's up? What guitars do... Oh, are you asking me what guitars do I have? I only have one guitar. it's a very high-end guitar. It's by a company, it's a Canadian company. It's called, Art and Lou 3. I believe that's what it's called, Art and Lou 3. It's a beautiful guitar. I don't have it, here with me, though. My dad has a music studio, and, I keep it there because if he needs to use a good guitar, he can use that. The drums I had were Yamaha Stage Customs. Wolf, my man, how are you feeling? My favorite guitar players, don't really have a favorite guitar player. Maybe Alexi Leho from Children of Bodom, probably. Favorite drummer, Neil Peart, Joey Jordison, Ringo Starr, Matthias from Cradle of Filth. I don't know. The thing is with me, I've always kind of been, I've always kind of like wanted to do my own thing, if you know what I mean. And one thing that one thing that I've noticed is when I start doing something myself, I really stop watching other people do things, you know? like for example, the big reason why I love Japan, right, is because I would watch a lot of Japan vloggers like abroad in Japan or you know, Palo and Tokyo and stuff like that. And then when I started making my own content in Japan, I just stopped watching them because I don't want to take ideas from them. I want to come up with my own ideas. And if my own ideas happen to be similar to those ideas, then that's fine. But I don't want to get with YouTube it's hard to be original, right? So I just stick to my own thing. I love to skate too. I think this year I'm going to get into it. There's a nice skate park across the street. There's a nice skate park across the street from me. And I was at a skateboarding shop when I was in Toronto. There we go. I was at a skateboarding shop when I was in Toronto, and it really brought me back. Seeing like the original Baker, seeing like Baker skateboards and seeing like girl skateboards. When I was young, I really liked Girl, and I really liked Dark Star. Those were my two favorite. Girl and Dark Star.
Groovy.
In the summer, once a week, I skate with an older guy. We meet up around lunch to skate till 9 at night. Hey, that sounds like a lot of fun, man. That sounds like a lot of fun. You know what? There's somebody in our chat. He doesn't show up too often, but his name's Jamie, and I see him across the street from me every day because I live not to dox myself or anything, but I live like across the street from a skateboard park. So I'll see him out there, and I'll send him a message, and I'll tell him to fuck off. No, I'm just joking. I'll just say, hey, man, I can see you. I see you. I see you. Oh, what time is it? 2:41. Okay. I can't change the weapons. Okay. I think I've got all of the... I think I've got all the pieces now. So I think... uh-oh. Come on. There. Nervous. Oh, God. This is where I'm very confused. So, we got that. We go across here. Now this should be the end of the level. What am I doing wrong?
Let's see if I can light this.
Oh, there we
thing
go.
up.
Duke, are we glad to hear from you? Somehow the aliens have altered history and triggered Armageddon.
Oh no, triggered Armageddon!
Shields have kept us
Oh
safe for now,
no!
but the aliens are everywhere. Hang on, we'll pick you up in just
Good
a
guy
minute.
abroad in Japan. Absolutely. You know what? My apprentice, when I did my, when I learned how to do photography, I took an apprenticeship in Japan. And my apprentice told me some awful things about Chris Broad.
Looks like I'm walking.
And I looked into it and none of it was true. But I've always, like, he was, like, really against it. But, yes, we did it! We did it! Yes! Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Rock on. Rock on. Okay. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. Sorry I keep getting up. I'm just very um my mind is all over the place right now. And I watch his girlfriend channel too. Is he still dating Charla? Charla's really pretty. Charla's really pretty. Curious, would you be treated really in Japan if you walked around with a t-shirt that said Pearl Harbor? Yeah? Obviously. Would you be treated rudely if you walked around in the United States with a t-shirt that said um I don't know. God damn it.
Also coming for Nintendo 60.
Word. What is the word? To the moon, Ellie! Everybody trying to guess the word. I said a word. What is the word?
Nintendo introduces anticipation. It brings the board game into the video age.
You gotta have fun, play along. Word. Guess the word.
Anticipation. Now you're playing with power. Word power.
I'm playing the Back to the Future Nintendo game. I'm stuck in the past and I gotta get out. Quick, or we all fade away to nothing. Uh-oh, bullies. Hi, you missed. Have a mark, musclehead. I'll clean it up, Mom. I promise. This takes perfect timing. Almost. Mom? Dad? This?
Back to the Future. It's almost like being in the movie. An interactive game from LJN.
You've been Back to the Future at the movies. Now go there on your NES. In Back to the Future 2 and 3, a double mission to save the future. LJN, Back to the Future 2 and 3. Get it while there's still time.
Bart, go to bed.
Sure thing, Dad.
It's Bart versus the Space Mutants for your NES. Only Bart Simpson can save the Earth.
Okay.
Get the Simpsons game for your NES from Acclaim.
Introducing Bases Loaded 2 second season. This is the Major League action you've been waiting for. So authentic, you have to manage your teams based on your players' condition. So real, it puts you right in the game. Oh, you're out!
He was out.
Bases Loaded 2 second season for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And now, take the excitement on the road with Bases Loaded for the Nintendo Game Boy from Jalico. Live action that never ends.
It's here. Batman, the video game. From Sunsoft. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let the battle begin.
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me, that Ray Junkie, by Billy. For the first time ever, Konami combines hand-to-hand combat with driving, shooting, and of course zapping. In one swamp, stomping adventure.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy for Nintendo.
It all starts when I get out this here swamp. You really get me riled now.
Bigfoot. Feast on the national craze of monster trucks with wheels and suspensions big enough to literally drive over rows of cars and uncharted terrain. It's crunchin', munchin', crash and bash, off-road action that's guaranteed to be one of the most exciting video games ever.
Cabal, the fiercest terror force of all. Think you can wipe out the world's toughest terrorists? Fools! They've got thugs, choppers, jet fighters, go it alone or get help. But if you fail, you'll end up like me. Come on, for your Nintendo.
If you can keep on top of these California games, you'll know you're incredible. 6 great fun-in-the-sun games for your Nintendo. Roller skating, foot bag, totally awesome skateboarding. BMX racing, so exciting. Oh, it's like the real deal. Master all 6. You'll be like king of the beach. California games for your Nintendo.
Hello and welcome to the Caveman Games. Let's go down to the mate toss. Crud spinning his mate. Thrower! Nice bounce, Crudla. Sounds like it's time for clubbing. There's the finger fake. Yes! Sucker! Now for the dino ball. Eat him! Eat him! No post-game interview there.
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to talk with my roommate a little bit. So guys, check out these guns. What do you think? Just joking around, guys. Just joking around. If you ever see me flexing and stuff like that, I'm just joking around, guys. I'm not, what's the word? I'm not super into myself. I'm just joking around. Jeff, my main man. My main man. Jeff, I want to let you know. So I have, I've looked into everything. Oh God. So, I've looked into everything. The fan meetup is going to be, in the last week of, oh shoot. You know what? I'm gonna restart this. The fan meetup is going to be the last week of August, and it's going to be 100 Canadian dollars. You made me order Pizza Hut. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, the fan meetup's going to be $100. The reason, obviously, like, I'm not making any money from that. I looked into the prices of the dinner theater because we're gonna go to Medieval Times Dinner and Theater. If the seats are like $69 each. However, there is a change the weapon. There's you can get like a VIP package kind of thing, and one of the VIP packages, it's $15 extra, but you get, there we go. You get better seats, but more importantly, oh, fudge off! I'm gonna use a different controller because this controller's fucking me up. I'm gonna use the classic gold controller. Okay. Okay, this should be a little bit easier. Yeah, so, there we go. Look at that. Now I can just change it normally. So it's gonna, fudge off! It's gonna be $100. We're gonna go to the dinner theater. We're gonna get the extra one it's like $15 extra. What's nice about that is, it includes a nice framed. Why? It includes a nice framed picture that you get, you know? And you get better seats and you get like early access and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that. I'm going to keep it open until the beginning of August. So if anybody out there wants to come, you gotta get me. I'm gonna order is there still something alive over there? Oh, fudge off! I'm gonna order the tickets on August 1st. So we've got lots of time. If anybody wants to get in on it, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I know there's one person coming. I know Jeff, he said that you're interested in coming down. That would be crazy, coming down all the way from the States to see little old Kai. But it will be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun. And we'll do we'll have lunch, and we'll go video game hunting, and I'll to the people that aren't from Toronto, I'll show you guys some cool parts in Toronto. Oh my lord, this starts me with such little health. Damn it. Okay, what's the best way to do this? What's the best way to do this? I still think the best way is this. Damn it. Dude, Kai, you have no idea, especially with Trump fucking up everything. I go to Canada every chance I get. Hey, well, that's great, man. That's great. I'm excited to meet you. I'm excited to meet you. It'll be a lot of fun. I've only ever done one fan meetup ever, and 2 people came to it, which I thought was pretty fucking impressive because I was in Japan when I did it. So that was pretty cool. I told you guys that I've been on Japanese TV 3 times, right? I'm not a Japanese sensation yet, and I've been on Japanese TV 3 times. I was also on oh man. I make any excuses and socks I want to buy in Quebec. Quebec. Yeah, Quebec. I'm gonna go to Montreal at some point. I grew up kind of in Montreal for like a little bit for my life when I was young, up until I was about 10 years old. Come on! Damn it! Up until I was about 10 years old, every year my family would go to Montreal, specifically in Verdun. We go to Montreal because my dad's family is from Montreal. So every year for like basically until my grandmother passed away, we would go to Montreal, and we'd spend basically the time that I got off of school. So if I was off school from, like, let's say the 22nd until the 3rd, that's how long we would stay in Quebec. So I'm very familiar with Quebec. Also, my band was the most popular in Quebec. Quebec had, at least it did, I don't know what. Oh, there's a fire hydrant here. Perfect. Quebec used to, I don't know if it's still the same, but they used to have a very, very impressive punk rock scene. And yeah, we were by far the most popular. When we would play a show in Ontario, we might get, 50, we might get maybe 50 to 200 people. And when we did a show in Quebec, we would get like 300 to like 600 people. So we were definitely the most popular in Quebec. So we played a lot there. So it would be nice. It would be nice to go back to my old like the old townhouse that I grew up in. I actually have a pretty crazy story that I could make a video out of. Fudge! That I could make a video out of. When I was young, I actually got separated from my mom when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I got lost in downtown Montreal for over 6 hours when I was like 4 or 5 years old. There was a whole actually, I'm gonna ask my dad about that. Because I don't know if there was a search party. I don't even know how I got home. All I remember is that when I did get found, my dad was so happy that he found me that he took me to the video rental store and he rented me Star Fox, and he said that we can just take it because because we rented it in Montreal, and what are they gonna do? Come all the way to Ontario to get their thing? So yeah. You're starting with 35 health. Use the fire hydrant first. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. So I will go to Montreal at some point. Oh, guys, I have a question for you. If you've been a fan of the channel for like a while, how are you liking the length of the vlogs now? Do you guys like long vlogs? Do you prefer shorter vlogs? There we go. Do you like longer vlogs? Do you like shorter vlogs? What I'm thinking of I think I'm gonna continue doing like shorter vlogs. I want them to be under a half an hour. Yeah, because this next vlogging trip that I'm going on in April, I want to know what you guys want to see. You know, like, I can make an all-day vlog that has, like, you know, 3 different things in the vlog, or I can separate those 3 different things into 3 different vlogs. You know what I'm saying? So what I think I'll do is I think I'll keep separating them, and then for members only, for members of the channel, I'm going to release like a long uncut director's thing where I include some of the things that I get rid of. Yeah, I think I'll do that. For that's what I'll be going forward. So for members, they always get early access. Right now they have the full Toronto vlog up. And yeah, the next vlogging trip, we're going for 8 days. So realistically, I'm hoping to get at least 16 vlogs out of it. You know, one for the day, one for the night of each of the days, right? But this next vlogging trip, I kind of have a problem because the next trip that I'm doing for the channel will be the Japan trip, and that's quite a while away. You know, that's next. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go in March or April, but it's like 12 months away. You know, I was a 9th view of the Toronto vlog released today. That means so much to me, my man. Thank you. Thank you. That means so much to me that you would take some time and watch that. That means so much to me. Thank you, buddy. Wasn't the... I'm just gonna come out and say it. The Museum of Illusion is definitely like a 3 out of 10. It was a cool experience, but the way that they advertise it is like if you go on like the Expedia page and stuff like that, they make it seem like it's this giant thing, and it's pretty small. It's pretty small. I'm glad that I got to go for free, and I just used like my travel reward points. It was still a cool experience, but definitely mid. You know, it was very small. It was cool though. Going to the St. Lawrence Market was really cool too. I think you know what I'll do next time I'm in Toronto. Next time I'm in Toronto, I will make sure that I get a hotel that has a kitchenette, you know, and I'll bring one of my frying pans with me, and then what we'll do is we'll go down to that market that I went to in today's vlog. They had so much amazing meat there. What we'll do is we'll book a hotel where I can actually cook in the hotel, and we'll go to that market and we'll pick up like, I bet you we could find Wagyu there. I bet you we could find Wagyu there, like no problem. It'd probably be $1 million though. Oh, fudge off!
got time to bleed.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I suck.
Well, I'm still sub to you. It's all good. Yo, you got a space in that N64 collection. Sorry, Wolf, I didn't see your comment. What do you mean, do I have space in my N64 collection? I still need about 130 games. Right now, I have, I think, 140 games for the N64. But there's a bunch of them that I have left that I gotta do. I will complete the collection one day. I will complete the collection because if I can, I want to sell it, right? So, having the 100% complete collection is that adds to the value. A lot of the time when you're selling like bulk video games, you have to kind of give them a deal, right? Whereas if you have a complete collection, you're not taking that. For example, my video game investments right now are worth about $8,000. I have invested about 3,500 into that, so I'm 45 above, right? But if I was in an emergency and I needed to like contact like maybe a store or something like that and sell my entire lot in just one go, I would have to take that 8,000 value and I'd have to take 1,000 off at least, because it's all incomplete. However, if it was complete, you don't need to take that 1,000 off at all because if anything, you can add a little bit of value because of the effort that goes into putting to a collection like that. Yeah. That's cool, but sure, would never pay $30. Would never pay $30 for what? The most expensive game in my collection is easily the Densha de Go large box. I actually bought that game for $30, and I got an amazing deal on it. And now it's worth like $500. So that was the best deal that I got. Also, two of my very expensive games were purchased by my ex-girlfriend. I'm pretty sure that my ex-girlfriend was secretly rich. But she bought me a box copy of Hitler no Fukatsu, and she bought me a copy of Layla. And those are very expensive games. Saw! I would feel bad selling those though, because the thing is, with me and my ex, we're still friends. I just talked to her maybe a week ago. We're still friends. We only broke up because of mutual things. So it's not like we're enemies. Kai, oh, just behind you in that collection. Oh, I have a space? Oh, here. Yeah. Sorry. I know what you're talking. You're talking about this. There we go. My collection. My big collection. Kai, out of the 130 games you don't have, which do you desire the most for the N64? That's a good question. Are you saying, but it's a complicated question. Like, are you asking me which one I would want the most personally to play it and enjoy it and just have it as a fun game? Or are you saying like if there was the rarest one, you know what I mean? Because there's a Mahjong game for the N64 that's worth $4,000. So it would be nice to have that, but if I could just have like any game right now, I would say honestly this game. I've been looking forward to playing. I've been looking forward to playing this game for a really long time, and I got it. You know, so I would probably say this game. Another game, Beetle Adventure Racing. I would love to bring Beetle Adventure Racing to the channel. That's a really fun game. Played and have it in your personal collection. I would say right now, a game that I don't have that I'd really dig is probably Beetle Adventure Racing. That's what I go for. Or any of the cruising games, you know, the Cruising the World, Cruising USA. Those games are a lot of fun too. An ex is an ex and should be left in the past. Well, if you have a bad relationship, for sure. But that's not always correct, you know? That's not always correct, you know? I broke up with Megumi because she didn't want to have kids. You know what I mean? But we didn't break up because we did something or we had a falling out or we had a fight or one of us cheated on the other or anything like that. It was nothing like that. We got engaged, and we spent a week like on a trip, like doing really nice engagement stuff. We wore kimonos for a day. We did a lot of stuff like that, but then we had a good discussion and realized that, you know, weren't ready for that, but we were going to continue on. But it got down to the point where I was thinking to myself, like, I shouldn't sacrifice something that means the world to me just for that. You know what I mean? I really want to have kids one day, so. Hello? Fuck's sake. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, get the hot one. It's at the end of one of the aisles. It's at the end of one of the aisles, and hold on, hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Guys, give me a second, please. Just give me a second. I'm so sorry. I need to guide my roommate through the grocery store.
Also coming for Nintendo 60.
Word. What is the word? To the moon, Ellie! Everybody trying to guess the word. I said a word. What is the word?
Nintendo introduces anticipation. It brings the board game into the video age.
You gotta have fun, play along. Word. Guess the word. Word.
Anticipation. Now you're playing with power. Word power.
I'm playing the Back to the Future Nintendo game. I'm stuck in the past and I gotta get out. Quick, or we all fade away to nothing. Uh-oh, bullies. Hi, you bitch. Have a walk, musclehead. I'll clean it up, Mom. I promise. This takes perfect timing. Almost. Mom? Dad?
Back to the Future. It's almost like being in the movie. An interactive game from LJN.
You've been Back to the Future at the movies. Now go there on your NES. In Back to the Future 2 and 3, a double mission to save the future. LJN, Back to the Future 2 and 3. Get it while there's still time.
Bart, go to bed.
Sure thing, Dad.
It's Bart versus the Space Mutants for your NES. Only Bart Simpson can save the Earth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. If you've been a follower of the channel for a while, you know that I got banned from a grocery store because I looked like somebody who had been stealing from them, so they banned me, even though I had nothing to do with it. It's the only place in town that has the Japanese curry that I like, and I'm trying to... I don't know why old people think that, he's like, okay, where's the curry? I'm like, I don't know, in the rice section. He's like, okay, I'm looking at J rice. I'm looking at basmati rice. I'm looking at white rice. I'm like, buddy, I don't fucking care, okay? Fuck it. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. My roommate drives me absolutely up the wall. I care about the guy, drives me up the wall. Okay, what's down here? What's down here? There's gotta be something down here. Okay. I want kids too, but in like 5 or 6 years, to be honest. Yeah, I was ready to have kids like now. But I want to have kids sometime before I'm 40. I want to have kids sometime before I'm 40. But yeah, that's important to me. But yeah, we're still friends. We still send each other memes all the time. You know, just don't give up the things that you want. You weren't ready. What do you mean? Do you know how expensive kids are? Yeah, I know how expensive kids are. The government in Canada also gives you like $2,000 a month every month until the kid's 18. You know, having a kid in Canada is pretty easy. Having a kid in Canada is pretty easy, my man. It's not like in the States. You don't need to pay for any of the birthing stuff, and the government pays you to have a kid until the kid's 18 years old. So, yeah. I would be fine. I would be fine. Plus, with the amount of savings that I had when I asked, with the amount of savings that I had when I asked Megumi to marry me, I have good savings, right? I don't worry about it. But yeah, it just didn't work out. The only point I'm trying to make is if you truly want something, you shouldn't sacrifice things. You won't understand that until you have one. Literally has no money. Okay. Okay, my friends. I'm so lost here. I'm so lost here. Okay. Oh, is this the way to go? No, this is where I started. Let's not worry about my own thing. I'm here for you guys. Okay, so what is this door doing? What is this door doing? Obviously, I have to find something to disable the door. Is it in here? Okay. So obviously there's something up here. I'm so confused. Okay. You know what I am excited to do this year? I hope you guys like roller coasters because I live about an hour away. I live about an hour away from Canada's largest amusement park. So this leads to nothing. What the hell? This leads to nothing. What's the point of this? Obviously, I have to go here. Is there a crack in the wall here? My eyes are bad. My eyes are bad. Is there any... What am I missing here? Oh, guys, we're doing a reaction live stream today. We're doing a reaction live stream today. After this, I'm going to take like maybe a half an hour, 45-minute break. But I found that there has been this, I guess this page on Facebook. I'm sure you guys have seen it. If any of you guys are on Facebook and if you've been scrolling through, but yeah, if you get 2K a month, damn. Yeah, that's per child too. So if you have like 3 kids, the government's giving you like $6,000 a month every month until they're 18, right? Okay, so I found it's called the baby bonus. I'm sure you guys have seen it. If you've been on Facebook lately, there have been an unbelievable amount of fake plane videos where people are in like an airplane and they're doing these ridiculous acting scenarios, like somebody's getting kidnapped and they give the not they give the flight attendant like a note that says help, or like the boyfriend is leaning on it is so fucking embarrassing, and these videos are only getting like 200 views, which makes it even more embarrassing, but they're so bad, and we're gonna be reacting to them. It should be a lot of fun. J. Edgar Hoover was a cross-dresser. Well, that's cool. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with getting in touch with your feminine side. So you are poor and smart. I'm so confused. Level Up Z, are you calling me poor and smart? Poor people have more kids than rich people. It's not money that's holding you back. Oh. I'm not poor and smart. And yeah, compared to people, I'm smart. I'm so confused. For the record, you guys, I'm like, when it comes to my finances and stuff like that, right now I'm in a little bit of a hard place. But it's because I didn't take it out for my investments. I didn't take out enough money last year to last me for the entire time that I've been doing this, right? So, when my investments come out this year, I will be able to do that, and I'll be back on my feet, you know? I just can't take them out right now because investments don't work like that, you know? When March hits, I will have a solid reset. My investments did really well this year, so in March I'll be able to take out a good amount, and I'll be back on my feet, you know? It's just right now I'm in a shitty position. I've been waiting for my doctors and stuff to file all of my disability paperwork since literally June. And I'm just in kind of a shitty situation right now. But overall, like there's a reason why I can go on these vlogging trips. You know what I mean? There's a reason why I can just fuck off to New York for a week, or this trip with in April. I mean, we're just gonna be going to an absolutely random place, you know? So I'm not a poor person. And there's nothing wrong with being poor, but I don't want you guys to get the misconception that I'm poor, because I'm not. I'm just in a I'm not rich, but I'm just in a situation right now that's not ideal. But I'm not poor, and I am smart, but I'm not poor. No, you pal off of feelings. You guys shouldn't be fighting. No fighting in my chat. No fighting in my chat. Too much. Remember, this is a place for everyone. It's okay, Kyler, not talking about you, it's just getting politics again. Well, I just want to make it clear, you know? Okay. I am so confused. So obviously don't go down there. Where do I go? Do I go this way? No, that's where the secret was. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Hey guys, what was the very first movie that you ever saw in the theater? I ordered some DoorDash and I'm very excited for it to arrive. Hell yeah, buddy. What did you order? What did you order? I have never once ordered from DoorDash or Skip, or anything like that. I just don't believe in... The thing is with me, and you might hate me for it, I might lose some followers, but I hate tipping. I hate it. I absolutely hate it, and I don't participate in it. The only time that I participate in tipping is like for exceptional service or for art. So like when I get my graphic design done, I'll pay her what she charges, and I'll pay her a little extra, right? But if it's a summer day, right? A beautiful sunny summer day. I live about 3 blocks away from a McDonald's, right? If somebody just drove to the drive-thru and then dropped it off for me, I'm not giving them a tip. I'm sorry. So I just don't participate in it. That's the thing. I just don't participate in things. I don't really go out for dinner anymore. But it's antagonistic and denying reality. It's throwing with somebody. I understand, Waffle. We all, I understand. I understand. I just want everybody to be happy. Yeah, I don't tip. The thing is, for me, like, like, again, exceptional service. If somebody, I just don't, I don't believe in it. Okay, I'm so confused. This is the only area. I gotta get up here somehow. I don't think there's a jetpack in this game, though. I gotta open this door somewhere. Can I just shoot it? Damn it. Okay. Hey guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the donations. I'll show you guys because I'm always open and honest with how much I make on here. But my I got the payment minimum and we're up to $227. So um from that the supers are $51 of that. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. We already have 170 in the charity account. And then I'm thinking once taxes are paid on that, I'll probably get maybe $200. Um, so in a couple days, because that'll be delivered on I think the 28th or the 29th. In a couple days I'll be able to add that in, and we will be about halfway there on getting like a very basic, reasonable bike, right? So that's great. That's great, you know. We're already there like a year out. We're already halfway there, about a year out. What I'm hoping to do is there's must be something in here. What I'm hoping to do. Are you a new creator? Absolutely. Well, I'm new. I'm new to streaming. I've only been streaming for about maybe 9 months, maybe 10 months. I'm not too sure how long I started streaming, but I'm still getting used to it. I'm still getting used to it. But you know what? I've been able to find a great audience here, and we have a great group of people here, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy what I do here. It's nice to meet you. He's growing quickly. I'm growing quickly. I feel it's been a year, but maybe I'm wrong. I streamed a couple times. I streamed a couple times before, but I consider when I started streaming, like once I got everything set up properly. I have some old streams where I'm so shy and I'm just like sitting there playing the game, like not talking at all because I didn't have an audience or anything, right? What on earth do I need to do here? This level led me to nothing. Is there a crack anywhere in here? I'm really hoping to... I miss the Japan streams. So do I, man. So do I. Oh, what's that? I miss those streams too, man. It was nice to be able to... It was nice to be... Oh, that's not anything. It was nice being able to go out in Japan and then come home and stream for you guys. But you know what? We've got lots of things coming up in the future. When I go to Japan next time, I still will be streaming, and I'll be using this. Where is it? Can't be far. Where is it? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. So I'm not going to be bringing my 4 systems, but I will be bringing this. This is a portable Famicom, and it actually has an AV cable. So I can sit here on a computer and stream from this. So when I go to Japan the next time, we're not gonna have we're gonna be streaming Famicom games. Lots of the Mario games. I would really like to beat Mario 2. I am baffled at what to do here. I don't see any cracks in the walls anywhere. I must be missing something because this whole little area that they've given me is tiny. Like, obviously they want you to jump up here. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh! Oh! Hell yeah! Also, I got here from the Taco Bell and Nintendo Switch Lite short. Oh, hey, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm a big video game collector. I'm more of an investor, you know. I love to on my channel I've done a ton of like video game hunts. I lived in Japan for about a year, so on the channel there's probably, oh god, I'm gonna die. On the channel there's probably like 30 or 40 videos of, damn it, of just video game shopping in Japan. It's really nice to meet you. It's really nice to meet you. I like to collect lots of fun stuff. Most of my video game collection here, I've basically filmed every purchase of all of this stuff. So if you are interested in video game collecting or anything like that, check out what I've done on the channel. A year, that's a long time. Well, in total, it wasn't a year like all at once. In total, it was 10 months. I stayed for... In total, it was 10 months, but it was over about a year and a half. So I went to Japan for 3 months, and then I fell in love with the country, and then I came home, and I quit my job, and I broke up with my girlfriend, and I went back to Japan for 3 months this time. The first time I went was just for 1 month. I went back like a month later because I felt like there was something there for me. And then near the end of the trip, I fell in love, and she came back to Canada with me, and then we stayed here for 3 months, and then I went back to so it was back and forth. It was back and forth. I gotta leave myself. Hey, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going to leave this at that. I'm going to come back in about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I'm going to come back in about 20, 30 minutes, and we are going to be reacting to, some ridiculously stupid videos that I found, bombarding me on Facebook. We're going to have a laugh at that. Let's do that long promise before Broforce co-op stream in a couple weeks. I'm having a lot of muscular problems at the moment, but overall shit is massively improving. I'm always down to do a stream, buddy. I'm always down. So, loving Japan, what do you know about Jen Douglas MacArthur? Japanese worship them. I don't know. Alright, guys, let me set up my next stream.